Hello everyone, and welcome to today's stream. Today we are playing some more Final Fantasy XIV, Heaven's Word, Part 19. And without further ado, let's get started. Last time we left off, we were about to talk to Ffxiv, and we just stopped the war, so let's talk to Ffxiv. Let's see. That's for tanks, so let me switch to my tank and see if it's better gear. Yes, it is. So, let's do this quest. Lord Ffxiv has more than a few questions to ask. Oh, lights came on. That, my friends, was rather too close for comfort. Praise alone that things did not end in bloodshed. I confess, I was more than a little dismayed to see you in the company of the Lady Iceheart. However, whatever is going on, Wolf Mage. Blah blah blah. Explain the story. Beg pardon. You traveled to the Treading Mist together, along with Estinian. Never was there a more unlikely alliance, nor one so magnificently effective. Needhogg dead, the heretics pacified. Father and Sir Aramaric must know of this. Let us break the news to them together. I will bring Sir Aramaric to Foretop Manor. Yes, an excellent suggestion. Very well, Wolfmage and I shall await you there. I really want to get my summoner to level 58 so that I can do job quests. And I'm level 57, so let's... Because I've been holding off on job quests for summoner until I get level 58. Because I don't get a new ability from any of my job quests until level 58. Not the Brahm, the last vigil. Welcome, Master Corwin. Shall I show you inside the manor? Yes.
Praise Halone, you are safe.
My safety was never in doubt, Father. For I had the Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light by my side. We bring the most wonderful tidings.
The infamous Lady Iceheart here in Ishgard. This is most unexpected.
She has done much to quell the violence. The Inquisition may not approve, but we are glad of her presence.
And with the Great Worm's demise, even our nation's more reactionary elements will have scant grounds to press for her immediate impeachment.
My thoughts exactly.
What if the truth revealed to us by Ffxiv? That the origins of the Dragon Song War tenets of Ishgardian faith are quite unlike those depicted in the scriptures.
That men and dragons once lived together in harmony, and that it was man's treachery which shattered the peace and plunged our peoples into war.
The same scripture also describes the origins of the high houses. Were it exposed as false, the legitimacy of our rule would be called into question. If both highborn and lowborn trace their ancestry to Thorn and his knights 12.
But a single sip of dragon's blood is required to confirm their lineage.
If the Holy See knew and chose to remain silent, their crimes are grievous indeed. Regardless, this state of affairs cannot be allowed to continue.
Sir Emmerich, you cannot mean to raise this matter with the Archbishop.
Pray consider what you are proposing. If the Holy See chose to conceal the truth for centuries, what reason would they have to reveal it now?
At best, you will be branded a heretic and clapped in irons.
Then at least the Archbishop will have shown his true colours. My friends, this war will never truly be at an end until the truth is made known. You must see what lies on the horizon if it is not. When ruled by fear of a common enemy, we were united. But now we have none. During the war, the highborn needed men and the lowborn men to follow. Not anymore. 'Tis but a matter of time before the old order is called into question. Lady Aisha will share the truth with her followers, and the Holy See will be powerless to stop its spread. The disenfranchised will rise up united, and blood will flow in the streets once more. A divided Ishgard will not survive.
Tread carefully, Lord Commander.
My lady, is it wise to let him go? I sympathise with the Lord Commander's desire for reform, but to approach the Archbishop in this manner bespeaks an idealism to which I did not think Sir Emmerich prone.
Though he comports himself as a realist, he has long dreamt of reform. 'Twas that idealism which first drew me to him, that which made me swear an oath to serve. We must not think of ways to hinder his cause, but rather ways to aid it. Even should the Holy See cry heresy.
You cannot mean.
If the Lord Commander does not return at the appointed hour, I mean to go and fetch him.
Have care, my lady. Your words border on treason. Should they reach the wrong ears, you will be declared an enemy of Ishgard.
That is a risk I am willing to take. Lest you forget, my lord, I am not born of this land. My loyalty is to the Lord Commander alone. But I speak only of what may come to pass. If the rumors regarding his heritage are to be believed, we have naught to fear.
Lies and slander.
Forgive me. What rumors are these?
That Sir Emmerich is the Archbishop's bastard son. Senior clergy are not permitted to marry and sire children. But even the holiest among us are not immune to temptation.
I labour to believe it. Sir Emmerich is truly the Archbishop's son.
He has never been publicly acknowledged as such. But the rumors have plagued him since childhood. That he rose to his current position, despite being despised as a bastard and accused of profiting from his father's influence, speaks the quality of his character. It is my hope that on this occasion the burden of his birth will work in his favour. Should our worst fears be realised, the Archbishop will not be so quick to execute his own flesh and blood, affording us time to mount a rescue.
Bastard or true, he is our nation's best hope. If the Holy See dares to threaten him, I shall lead the charge against the vault myself.
Hear, 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 hear! The future of Ishgard rests on Sir Amaric's shoulders. I too will do mine utmost to aid his cause.
Ffxiv, be reasonable.
A knight lives to serve, Father. To aid those in need. The people need Sir Emeric more than ever. And we may be his only hope. There is no greater calling for a knight than to save the life of his fellow man. I swear to you, on the sigil of our house, that I shall do this and make you proud.
Even you? Romantic, reckless fools, the lot of you. So be it. Make your preparations.
I thank you all for your support.
Though your assistance is most welcome, I fear it will not be enough. Few as we are, we will struggle to reach the Lord Commander. If we are to succeed, we must needs recruit others to our cause. Let's see how these look dyed jet black. Set black. Display other gear. Doesn't look as good as my normal pants. No, that's the White Mage set. Dragoon set. White Mage. There's the Dark Knight set. Adversely acquiesced a man. Adversely I can't. A man strange below. I can't read that. Let's do this. But now we are. But how are we to carry out this bold endeavor, even with an army of knights at our back? A direct assault on the vault seems unlikely to succeed. You are correct, Master Alphino. Not even the assembled might of House Portomp and the Temple Knights would be sufficient. With the support of another party, however, we may yet stand a chance. You speak of one of the other high houses? Precisely the opposite. I speak of the revolutionaries rumored to reside in the Brum. 'Tis these disgruntled Ishgardians who opened the gates of our city to the heretics, I believe. But of course, if their hatred of the Holy See drove them to such deeds, they might well be persuaded to assist in Sir Amaric's rescue, knowing the truth he would lay bare. Such is my hope, Master Alphino, and I would have you and Master Alphino. Such is my hope, Master Alphino, and I would have you and Wolfmage reach out to them. As a temple knight and sworn servant of the Holy See, any overtures I make are doomed to fail. But as outsiders, the two of you may receive a warmer welcome. Very well, we shall seek out the leader of these revolutionaries and make our case. My thanks, Estinian. Will your brothers heed your command if you order them to stand aside? The dragoons have no love for politics, my lady. They will gladly watch and wait while the highborn fight amongst themselves. How very wise. Wolfmage, we should hurry and to the Forgotten Knights. Tataru may have knowledge of the revolutionaries. Today is going to be a much longer stream. I plan to stream from when I started to around 5 o'clock my time, PM, that is, 5 PM. And it is only 10:58 AM, so... or until whenever a certain streamer I think is streaming today starts their stream, because I plan to raid them. Forgotten Knights. But yeah, whichever comes first, 5 o'clock my time or the person I want to raid, starting. Whee! Taru. That's literally her name, last name. Taru is her last name. Whoa. Pop-ups on my computer. Wolfmage, Alpha Note. Gods, I've been worried sick. It's so good to see you. And you, Tataru, how did you manage to escape the chaos in the streets? Garpulant and the others barricaded the door until the heretics left. No one was harmed, thankfully, but what about you two? What came of your journey? You're not serious. What was Ceramic thinking? I mean, the way you talk about him, I wouldn't have believed. Anyway, I've heard rumors of the people you're looking for, but I doubt they'll be of much use. The only thing I can say with any certainty is that they are led by someone called the Mongrel. A queer moniker, if ever I've heard one, but mayhap it will make the involved individual in question easier to find. Come, let us make inquiries below. Talk to 3 people. Yeah, what's that? You speak up? I can't hear you as well as I used to. Up, they're not up, they're down. The target bit guards over. I don't use a goddamn thing. I don't know a goddamn thing about the mongrel, but if I did, you can be sure I wouldn't tell you. Why are the NPCs throwing snowballs at me? Wait, do they actually throw them at me? Yes, they do. That is a neat little interaction I've never seen before. It's funny, but why? Why is that interaction there? Anywho, weird interactions aside, let's continue on looking. Also, I need to switch back to Summoner. A mongrel? Not sure I catch your meaning. To a blue blood. We're all of us dogs down here. Speak with Alphanode. Not a single shred of information. Just as I expected, these revolutionaries would not have evaded capture for so long without the masses' complicity. Still, it is good to know that Tutaru's ears are sharp as ever. Better gear for my summoner. Nope, not that. Nope. Ooh, Dark Knight gear. Is that better than what I have? Nope, that's not the right key. Yes, it is. Frustrating though it may be, we must press on. While I continue speaking with the people of the Brum, why not go and see if Gundevald Griblund, I can't read that name, knows aught of value. As the proprietor of the Forgotten Night, surely he must have heard whispers of the mongrel before. We can only hope that he will be more forthcoming than the others. Forgotten Night. You know, people long for a sympathetic ear, but they need to know that comes with tight lips. Discretion, Wolfmage, that's what my customers expect. If they don't get it, then I don't get them. That being said, I'm not without my sympathies. I've heard the tales, and I know you've done right by Highborn and Lowborn alike. Least I can do is point you in the right direction. But to do that, you'll need to do something for me. As it so happens there's a hunter up in Kreuzer who owes me a fair bit of coin. However, I've managed to accept payment in fresh herbs. Go and get them for me. Agreed? So you're good to Volzaren boy. Good, good. How's he doing? Same as always? Right. Any road, I hope he appreciates how much trouble I had to go through on account of his bloody herbs. Tell him to enjoy them while they last, because I doubt I'll be able to find any more next year. Whoops, wrong door. Well, you got the... you going to hand them over or not? Fresh herbs. This ought to do it. With a few other spices, I can make it just like she used to. There are few things which stir the hearts of men like a sip of milled wine. Share a glass with the right people, and who knows what stories they'll share. Now, I'm going to accept this quest, and then we're going to take a quick break from story to unlock Dreadworm Trance. If we can. So. And that is actually going to replace Aether Charge. First, we're gonna accept this quest. Now that I think on it, there's a woman I know who's rather fond of this blend. Heritha is her name, and she resides in the Pillars. She's a maidservant to some noble house or other, I forget. Anyway, be a shame if she didn't get to try this wine. Why not give her a bottle? And we're gonna now take a break from main story quests to do job quests. First, let's look up where the job quest actually is. Completed. Job class quests. Decisible magic jobs. We have completed a minor negotiation. So we are going to go look up. Let me look up on the internet where the next one is. Here's your database. Disciple of Magic, job quest, Summoner. Now my current one I've done is Minor Negotiations. And the next one is Mad, Bad, and Ebbing Clad. That is found in location Ul'dah Steps of Nald. But before we do that, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. Sorry about the noise. I'm back from my bathroom break. And Steps of Nald in Ul'dah. Lucky for me, my home point teleport is actually in Ul'dah. And just for shits and giggles, we're not going to use the teleport spell. Instead, we're going to blow ourselves up. Just for shits and giggles, since it works the same as a teleport spell. Hee. Now to switch back to Summoner. Summon Carbuncle just to have him out, because I'm going to need it eventually. Also, go open my files because I need to check something. Pictures, no. That pictures file. Screenshots. It'd be about here, right? Yep, that's red mage. Summoner. Yeah, so actually this is in the wrong spot. That goes there. There we go. Now to do Mad, Bad, and Ebbing Clad. Dancing Wolf is ready to go on the offensive. Greetings, Wolf Mage. I hope you are prepared to take action. Ever since we increased our presence on the trade routes, the black-robed villain has ceased his attacks. Now it is our turn to go on the offensive. With the blessing of my superiors, I have arranged for a lightly guarded shipment of crystals, and with which I will lure Tristan into an ambush. I trust you and I want you there when we spring the trap. I have already sent word to Yamhitra, and she will meet us in Camp Bluefang. Let us bring an end to this, Wolf Mage. Now I go to my journal. Go ahead and hide this until after I'm done with these 2 quests. I think it's in northern Thanalan. Yep, Camp Bluefang. No. Mel with Bluefiston. One second, I have something in my eye. Much better. Before we talk to Dancing Wolf, let's talk to Yamhitra. See what she has to say. We have been waiting for you, Wolf Mage. Let us put Captain Wolf's plan into action. Okay, nothing much. Wolf Mage, you're here. Good. Our crystal courier just arrived. Couriers have just left camp. Our plan is simple. The caravan will head towards the processing plant, but conveniently break an axle before reaching the east old watchtower. We 3 will take up separate positions nearby and wait for Tristan to take the bait. I have had the driver complaining long and loudly about the lack of a suitable escort for his precious cargo, so we can be reassured that an attack will come. I trust you need no further explanation. Head to your assigned position and do your best to keep out of sight. Let's see what mount we get. Carbuncle! Perfect for a summoner. Quickly switch to my it burns! It burns! Aiding. Talk to me, soldier. I'll live, Captain. He puppeted right into popped it right into thin air. Took me by surprise. The same happened to me. Another man in dark robes stepped through some manner of portal and assaulted me with spells. My position also came under attack. An underling, judging by the ease with which I dispatched him, but I have never before seen such teleportation magics. No, it can't be. You know this man, Captain Wolf? This is Hayden, Tristan's brother. But how? He was tempered, slain. And now both siblings have disappointed me. I should have exercised more care in choosing my pawns. Nassian, that voice. You were the one who taught Tristan the art of summoning. Have you come to inflict yet more misery upon the world? Tristan. Yes, that was the other one's name. I had hoped to grant him the knowledge of the Alex mages, that he might unleash his wrath against the primals. Alas, he was all too easily vanquished. No matter, the Bringer of Light has proven a more than adequate replacement for my failed Godslayer. With every primal you kill, the beastman's fervor grows ever hotter. We need but supply the tribes with crystals, and watch as they summon ever more terrible deities. Be right there! I have to go eat lunch. When the confluence of chaos reaches its peak, the world shall be swallowed in darkness. Our master shall rise again. He's gone. And we should be gone as well. I shall see that my soldier is treated for his wounds, then await you outside the Hall of Flame. Actually, General. Extra? Idle Cam. Now to turn on Idle Cam and turn on the BRB time for food words from my stream, as we get a good look at Carbuncle. Okay, I'm back. Let me just get on my bed, because I stream from my bed, and get rid of the BRB. Time for food words, and do this stuff. There we go. Now we go back to there again. Just because it's fun. More fun to blow myself up than it is to just teleport. There we go. Getting a little bit of lag because my a little bit of DC. Wait for it to buffer out. Nope, getting a little bit of frame drops. A lot of bit of frame drop. Okay. Frame drops have stopped. I believe some resentment I believe some reassessment is in order. Now we know that the black-robed menace we thought to be Tristan was actually his brother Kahendon, a reanimated puppet under the control of an Asian. Both brothers were puppets at Ifrit's defense, present at Ifrit's defense, so Kahendon's aura too would have been stained with the Primal's essence, which, if I understand correctly, would explain his ability to command the Aggie. But for that Asian to raise the lad's corpse and press him into such service as his puppet summoner, I shall see the blackguard suffer for his cruel depravity. The Paragon has many crimes to add. Blah 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 blah. Crimes to answer, for which he must answer. But we must move with great caution. The power of these immortals is not to be underestimated. We will return to Gridania and redouble. Okay. I will return to Gridania and redouble my efforts to decipher the remaining tomestones. We cannot face the Asians unprepared. Now from this quest, we get Aether Charge Mastery and Dreadworm Trance. Dreadworm Trance is going to replace Aether Charge. Wolfmage, if you've come for word on the Asian, I fear I have little progress to report. We did, however, hold a service for Kahendon. I assembled the soldiers from his old unit together to convey his remains to the present priest of Thal. As for Thanalan's trade routes, there is still the odd raid by bandits or beastmen, but not that involved men in black robes. I must confess I am at a loss as to how we might track our foe. Have you spoken with Yamhitra? I believe she had new findings to share with you. It's about 300 in cost, so I'm going to use an Aether ticket. Whew. Okay, go to Mikoto Amphitheater. As that is the closest. Oh, hold on a second. Let me make sure these are working. Yep. Wolfrage, there you are. We have much to discuss. I have been engrossed in my studies, you see, seeking every advantage for our inevitable clash with Diasian. And as I struggled to unravel the ancient knowledge of the tombstone, I unlocked a good many mysteries, including the reason why you were unable to call forth Remui. When you summon an avatar, you draw upon your body's reservoirs of ether to grant life to and form to what is known as an arcane entity, that which we already know. I had, however, overlooked the simple fact that our etheric reserves are finite. Thus, the magnitude of Iggy that you are able to summon is limited by the extent of your own life force. Simply put, if the Iggy is too powerful, then the summoning fails. But it does not. But do not despair. The summoners have all devised a method by which one might circumvent this intrinsic limitation. Rather than attempt to summon a separate physical manifestation of certain Egi, the most accomplished mages discovered that far less aether was required to infuse themselves with the essence of a primal power. The technique by which a summoner would achieve this heightened state was known as a trance. What say you, Wolfmate? Shall we see if you can master this method? It may even allow you to contend with a paragon but not if the essence is of an ordinary primal. Nay, we must set our sights on the most potent entity, the most fierce. I speak of the elder primal Bahamut. On the day of the calamity, the dragon vanished in an explosion so massive that his aether was carried to the far corners of Eorzea. You, among many others, have already been touched by his essence, and all that remains is to perform the meditative ritual in a place steeped in Bahamut's energies. You should be able to enter the trance of the dreadworm for as far as setting foot within the only suitable location. I believe Captain Wolf can assist us. Shall we pay him a visit? This time, instead of exploding myself up because it's probably not still on cooldown, I'm going to just teleport. Hitra here is certainly not one to do things by half. She petitioned me to help gain entry to aether-soaked wasteland of the Cartno Flats. The flats are disputed territory jointly administered by the three member nations of the Eorzea Alliance, and attempting to earn full admittance to the area is a bureaucratic nightmare. As matters stand, I was only able to secure permission to visit the Immortal Flames airship landing. If we wish to enter the flats proper, we will have to do so under the cover of night. Prepare yourself for a tense journey, then make your way to the landing here in Ul'dah. I have one of our elite flyers standing by. Carbuncle. Airship landing. I'll fly you to the front door of the flats, but that's as far as you're authorized to go. Stay on the landing and face the consequences. So this is what became of the Cardinal Flats. Never before have I sensed such tainted ether. Let us not linger long, Wolf Mage. Turn your mind now to Bahamut's terrible majesty. Allow his power to seep into your very being. Nothing. We may need to deepen your meditation. You have truly attempted to harness the might of Bahamut. Do you truly attempt to harness the might of Bahamut? The essence of the Elder Primal shall tear your mortal frame asunder. Chaos rises in the presence of power, but you, bringer of light, can be allowed to shine no brighter. Come and be doused in the endless water of the wealth chalice. Lingering ether. Lingering ether. Jesus freaking Christ. Ouch. Lingering ether. Lingering ether. So much to concentrate on. Duty complete. That was intense. I did not anticipate this. You should not have been able to complete the meditation under such duress. But I shall not underestimate you again. Our next meeting shall be our last, bringer of light. We did it. We faced a paragon and lived. And it is all thanks to you, Wolf Mage. You and the towering might of Bahamut that you now command. Despite the Asians' interference, we have achieved what we came here for, but I am afraid this is not the place to celebrate. Let us return to the landing before the dawn's light finds us in forbidden territory. Hall of Flame. Run, run, run. We have reason to rejoice, my friend. It would seem our clandestine adventure went unnoticed by my superiors, and more importantly, we seized the uproar of upper hand in a battle against an Asian. The trance did appear most effective against our immortal foe. For such a horrid night's work, we managed to reap quite a harvest indeed. Aye, but it is a pity the bastard fled when he did. I would have liked to have settled the score right then and there. Twas for the best, Captain Wolf. If we would truly defeat the Asian, then we must be prepared to destroy him utterly, body and soul. And I now have Dreadworm Trance. And now my carbuncle gauge has changed from a carbuncle gauge to a Dreadworm Trance gauge. Neat. Not user macros. Not user macros. Puzzler. Yeah, trance gauge. Carbuncle gauge has changed to trance gauge. So J. Karthus. Need to go here. Yes. No. So yeah. And dead ahead. Carbuncle's still out. Yes, I am here as I beg your pardon. I do not know you, sir. I know this smell. This is the wine that girl used to prepare her special recipe. It must be decades since I last tasted this. Oh, the poor dear. Such a shame that she was taken in by that baron. He cut a dash figure. I'll grant you that. That till slender, tall, slender, long ears. But those dazzling ruby eyes of his were filled with lust. 'Twas not more than infatuation, what she felt, but she convinced herself it was love, and he couldn't help but take advantage. But when her belly started to grow, God's the scandal. I mean, 'tis not an uncommon occurrence, but it was with a pure maid. It here made to so much. Well, I need not tell you, she was discharged from his service, cast out into the streets like so much refuse. After she returned to the Brum, where we drifted apart, I only learned of her death years later by chance. It'd be faster to just teleport there. No, I think this is faster. Oh, map. See where this leads. Leads right there. That's on the lower level. In this. The Garden Knights. So the amorous nobleman bids his manservant then casts her aside when she sees the seed takes root. Not the most original tale, is it? Cold comfort for the woman and child who live it, though. a child apart. Even the penitent can appreciate wine from time to time. Take Rilledux, for example. Surely you've heard of him, no? He's a monk who offered succor to the poorest of the poor in the Brum, a man of many vows, but none which prohibit spirituous beverages. If there was a man who deserved a drink, it'd be him. It's not up there, okay. It's not in here. Guessing he's over here. Holone's blessing upon you, sir. A gift for me. The scent, how reminiscent of a wine I once made by a dear old friend. May her soul rest in peace. Forsaken by her family, she toiled tirelessly to feed and clothe her child. Yet somehow she found time to help me tend to those in even worse circumstances. So compassionate she was, so full of love for her fellow man. 'Twas that love which gave her child strength to endure the scorn of the other younglings, and that little girl, bless her heart, she can't help what she was. Eventually she won them over, but those first few years were trying, even more so when she had to start fending for herself. I remember the day she spent standing on the wall. Raven black hair flowed in the wind, staring out as if searching for her mother's face in the mist. Okay, I need to turn those alerts off. Settings. Notifications. Off. Mute sound for friends notifications. Done. Okay. Better. Now I won't get Blizzard notifications. Okay. Back to stream. Those were getting annoying, so... She was a remarkable woman, Wolf Mage. After everything she was forced to endure, she still remained hopeful for the future, for her daughter's future. Bloodlines. Gold has the look of a man weighing his words with the greatest care. Some bonds are thicker than blood, but blood still defines us and divides us in the end. Though it's a legacy of our parents, Wolf Mage, and we can't escape it, no matter how hard we try. So the mongrel and her pups chose to embrace theirs, to proclaim it all and sun dry. If you can understand that, then maybe you can find her on your own. Okay, so we know it's a her. The person we're looking for is a her. Looks like nothing's... Oh, room serving. Still looking for your mongrel? Like I said before, take your pick, plenty around here if you know where to look. Or did you fancy someone specific? I'm looking for a mongrel with ruby red eyes and raven black hair. Oh, someone's got unusual taste. I'm afraid I can't help you though. Won't rather. It's bloody obvious you aren't from the rum. Do you think I'd just tell you 'cause you're asking nicely? Back upstairs. Have you made any progress, Wolf Mage? So our mongrel was born of an Elizan nobleman and a Hirian man's maidservant. Granted, it's no location, but it's far more information than we had before. Yes, now that her striking features are known to us, mayhap we need only remain vigilant. Alpha Node is considering how best to proceed with the hunt for the mongrel. There must be a way we can draw out the mongrel out to the open. Maybe we should discuss this with Tatara. Speaking of which, where is Tatara? Oh, confound it. She went below to make inquiries on her own, didn't she? We must find her quickly, Wolf Mage. I have a premonition this is not going to end well. You cast your gaze over the streets below, but see no sign of Tataru. Oh, there's one. Sparklies that I need to examine. No, don't target Midgard Zomer. She must be around here somewhere. I take it you've had no luck either? Oh, I'm sorry. Forget I said anything. Wait, down there. Isn't that Tataru? Yes. Those men are chasing her. Quickly, Wolf Mage, after them.
Where do you think you're going, Missy?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend.
What's going on here?
What's it to you, boy? Piss off.
Hold on. I've seen them around. They're in and out the house Manor all the time.
Oh, I see. Skulking about your highborn master's bidding, eh? Bloodhounds hoping to catch you with heresy. Is that it?
You are quite mistaken, I assure you. We came here to help. And if you know what's good for you, you will let us pass.
Listen to the pups yapping. Come here, boy. I'll give you cause to yelp.
Enough! Leave threatening women and children to our betters. We don't have the knack.
Hilda!
Lay a finger on the blue blood's pups, and you're like to lose the hand. Often I get called on by glorious heroes like yourself. So tell me, what have I done to deserve you?
Oh, hello, Dev Wolf. Nice of you to lurk. Thank you. Before you start, let's go somewhere a bit more private, eh? The Forgotten Knights, say? Level 59 duty, okay.
So, while you're on your way to kill Nidhogg, you stumbled on some dirty secrets that the Holy See has been hiding for centuries.
Eh? What are they on about?
The high houses. And what makes a nobleman so bleeding noble? They trace their blood back to King Thordan and his Knights 12, the founders of Ishgard. But our friends here reckon we're all descended from the heroes of Eld. Highborn and lowborn alike. And so Sir Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, has gone to ask the Archbishop if he wouldn't mind letting everyone know.
Is he simple? The old bastard will have him executed for heresy.
Wow. Seems to me that's what the good sir wants. Seems he thinks a noble sacrifice will serve to prove his claims.
We cannot stand idly by and allow Sir Emmerich to do this. Ishgard has need.
Look, you've a good heart. I can see that. Willing to risk your neck for someone else, even when his troubles ain't yours. What's this got to do with me?
If Sir Emmerich is imprisoned in the vault, we will need all the help we can muster to breach their defences and rescue him.
What in the hells?
The unmistakable scent of heresy. And what do we have here? The honoured guest of House consorting with the Queen of Rats. Ooh, plotting insurrection, I shouldn't wonder. That won't do. Sickness is wont to fester, spread. It must be burnt ere the infection takes hold.
I reckon Sir would be happy to wield the irons himself. Well, so happens. I've got irons of my own.
Such simple creatures, rats, certain to attack when cornered. Let us step outside, milady. In here, your toys could hurt someone.
Oh, need to make sure. Well, press the right keys, of course.
Right there!
Don't stand in the fire. Wait, I don't have Carbuncle out. That's why I can't summon. Increasing pain flare.
You disgust me.
What? Summon Ruby Carbuncle. I need to make these smaller. But after this. Probably be best to take them out one at a time. Where's the freaking healer? Die, please.
Witness! Halone, guide my sword!
Filthy Rex!
Hope I'm getting some DC issues. Nerve-wracking. Duty complete. That was nerve-wracking. It's getting hairy for a little while.
There's no denying your gifts. A well-deserved reputation indeed.
Enough! Lucky bastard.
Before I proceed with the dialogue, I need to make sure my stream is still going. Yeah, okay.
Nay, 'tis we who are lucky. Had we fought on, 'twas but a matter of time before our conflict claimed the life of an innocent bystander.
I thought the heavens might come here as well.
They came to the Temple Knights' headquarters.
Aye. Sir Grinno announced that the Lord Commander had been imprisoned under suspicion of heresy, and that the Heavens Ward had been granted full authority in his stead.
Then the Heavens Ward now commands the Temple Knights.
Those still loyal to Sir Emmerich answer to me. Alas, that amounts to but half our number. The other half who opposed his promotion to Lord Commander, are gathered at the vault as ordered.
Bolstering the guard already, eh? If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were expected.
I take it you're in charge around here?
Hilda, and yes, the young master was just persuading me to join his lost cause. Convincing little beggar, isn't he? Your passion moved me a bit. That, and the fact that we're living off the leavings of our betters. If you've a mind to change things around here, then we've a mind to join you.
Let me guess, you're wondering why I chose the mongrel, right? Because it's what I am, and I'm not ashamed of it, not anymore. Besides, even my purebred pups have more in common with me than the lords and ladies up on high. None of them are here are well-bred hells. I'm of the mothers were cast out after a spot of fun, same as mine. Sorry, story oldest time, and one we're sick of hearing, which is why we took up arms. Not that we mean to hold all the blue bloods to account. Some have done right by us. I'll like them in house Hellenart. But enough talk. Your friend's still rotting in his cell. Let's not keep him waiting. Now that all the players are assembled, Hilde is eager to get on with it. We've been working in secret to undermine the Holy See and the high houses. That much I'll acknowledge. But this nonsense about us throwing wide the gates for the heretics is just that, nonsense. If not you, then who? You Temple Knights, of course. Reckoned it was your beloved Sir Emmerich doing it at first, but then I heard how he lost his head. My next guess would be the Heaven's Ward. That's why they'd have the perfect excuse to go door to door through the Brum, slaughter the heretics and their sympathizers in one fell swoop. But the Heaven's Ward scheme did not account for Lady Iceheart's intervention, and so they have been forced to improvise. A fine bloody mess, ain't it? But that die is cast, so what's the plan? We must divert the attention of the high houses away from the city. And to do that, we need the cooperation of your allies in their service. And what makes you think I have friends in high places? You would be a fool not to, given your goals. Lowborn knights are ideal recruits. Most swore fealty only out of a desire for better life. If offered an opportunity to shed the yoke and live for themselves, who among them would not at least be tempted to take it? Rare is the man eager to die for a cause he does not hold dear, but it need not come to that this day, if they and their fellow knights are deployed afield to deal with a new threat, a massing of heretics, for example. They will be unable to join the defense of the vault. Spread false rumors of an attack to get them out of harm's way, you mean. The city will not soon forget the heretics' last assault. If the high houses believe another attack is imminent, they will have no choice but to act. Can it be done? Can we trick them into leaving Ishgard? Aye. Can we keep them out for long? Not bloody likely. Make sure you're ready before I send word, because you won't get a second chance at this. Then it is decided. To the vault. The Archbishop must be held to account. And the Lord Commander granted his liberty. Hearken to me, everyone. We have two objectives. Rescue Sir Edmeric and apprehend the Archbishop. We will therefore divide our forces into parties. Both Horshaphant, Estinian, Nausea, Ravenod, and I will make ready to breach the underground gaol and search for the Lord Commander. We will not move, however, until the second party has entered the vault. I speak of your party, Warrior of Light. For this plan to succeed, you will need to fight your way to the highest level of the vault, even into the Archbishop's private chambers. When the Heavens Ward, realizes what you intend, they will fly to their master's side, leaving only a token defense to guard our goal, the gaol. The Temple Knights loyal to our cause have already secured the entrance to the vault. Once you are within, they will signal us. If all goes to plan, we shall rejoin you with Sir Emmerich and confront the Archbishop together. Is everyone clear on their duties? Then let us do what must be done. Where am I? Oh, I'm at the Forgotten Knights. Filthy rats. It's time for filthy rats. The others are in position, Master Wolfmage. I will send word once you and your party have entered. Now we wait. Actually, hold on a second. That's not what I want to open. Social, that's not it either. Free company. To J-O-I me the We have 2 DPSs. Now we just need a healer and a tank for our party. Also, I'm gonna turn on my fan because it's hot. Oh! That was shorter than I thought it would be. Instant rip. Hey, we have a book club. Half our party uses books. Oh, I'm down for the count. Also, I need to hunt layout. That. I think that's small. Don't really need to see it very much. There we go. No, 60 can do. Yep. It's only there to show how many enemies are targeting me. Do. I need the gear. Long hallway. Master Flare.
I'll cut you to pieces! I will not yield to you! I have
Astral Impulse.
down with you!
Ouchie. Nope, stop targeting me. It targets tank. No longer sealed. E. Freed. Freed. We don't really need the limit for. I can't even attack, they're dying so fast. Why wasn't it opening for me? Astral Impulse and Astral Flare. Time for cutscene. Cutscene over.
Filthy rats!
Mapping the realm.
Be gone with you! Sickness must be purged.
Sickness must be purged.
And now the final cut. This shall be a mercy. You disgust me.
Okay, I got one more Astral Flare off.
Sickness must be purged. Be gone with you! Sickness must be purged.
Take a freaking laser.
Sickness must be purged.
Player commands, go to the Reaper. Upgrade. Time to bid farewell to the other players and leave. Cutscene time. Maybe? Yes? No? Oh no, I know what cutscene is coming up. The cutscene I'm both dreading and looking forward to at the same time.
Oh, power! Power! How can this be? How can this be? Fall back! Fall back!
Father! Please! Please!
We were not too late, my friend.
Why must you do this, Father? Nidhogg is fallen. There is no need for further deception. Now is the time to announce the lies which led us down this path. To start anew!
And tear down the pillars of our society, our history, our values, everything we have built over 1,000 years. A fool to the last.
Look out! Look out!
Go. Asisla awaits.
Lord Orchefort!
You are unharmed. Forgive me. I could not bear the thought of... Do not look at me so. A smile better suits a hero.
I was both looking forward to that scene and dreading it for that reason. Oh dear. No. No. I know not what to say. The others, they are gathered at Fort Top Manor. I was both dreading it and looking forward to that scene for that reason. The others are... Please enter, Master Corwin.
Don't. Please. A knight lives to serve, to protect, to sacrifice. There is no greater calling. Leave me to mourn, give chase for my son, and for the nation he loved. Go.
His sacrifice shall not be forgotten.
Bye, son.
Let me check something. I think this is a good place to stop it, because the person I wanted to raid today, I think he's live. Let me double check and maybe I'll... Yes, he is. He's playing Elden Ring. I knew he was going live today. I just wasn't sure of what time. So we are going to end for today on a very sad note. So if you liked the video or the stream, please come by again. Until next time, I have been WolfMage1011. I'll see you guys then. Bye bye. Farewell, Lord Ffxiv.